This is a girl who has got everything going on in her head. But will she be able to contain that extraordinary process that happens in there and deliver it on a plate today that says, yes, I still experiment, yes, this is me, and I want to win MasterChef? Ladies and gentlemen, you have 30 minutes left.
Banker Sheridan's determination to impress has seen her run out of time.
Come on, Sheridan, that's it. On the plate, please. Go, no, now. Seriously, now.
And as a consequence, her food can suffer.
The sauce is like drinking a glass of langoustine milk, which is not pleasant at all.
But despite these issues, when Sheridan gets it right, she can amaze the judges.
Oh, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Today, Sheridan is hoping to prove she can deliver a perfect sauce with an elaborate foie gras velouté.
Can I ask you a very, very serious question? Do you have a twin sister?
No.
Because this is not the Sheridan we know. You're not running around. Timing seems to be an issue. This is like a metamorphosis.
Yes, I've not overstretched myself, so I've not got enough time. So hopefully, every single part of what I've cooked has had the time put into it, and it will not be wrong.
If you do disappoint us again, it'll be the last time you ever disappoint us.
I know, exactly, which is why I have to make sure everything is spot on.
Being so close makes me nervous. I don't want it to end. I really do not want to go home today.
She's got to start delivering. And right now, today, you have to deliver, Sheridan. But what an untapped talent. 20 minutes to go.
With a wife and young child to support, ex-barrister James still harbours a long-term dream to work with food.
I want to be a chef. It's hot in the kitchen, but I love it. You know, it's absolutely wonderful. It's the perfect place for me to be.
So far, James's skill at cooking dishes that rely on complex processes has amazed.
About as close to a perfect fish dish that I've ever eaten.
But his desire to impress means he can overcomplicate his food.
Why did you attempt so much?
I'm trying to show a number of skills.
You have achieved something which is very, very flavoursome, very complicated, but probably one of the most unattractive plates of food I've seen in a very, very long time.
I can cram an awful lot into my dishes in terms of technical little bits and bobs. But in a competition like this, the reason I'm going over the top, perhaps, is to show skill and to show keenness and ability.
James, we know you always give yourself huge tasks. What are you cooking for us?
I've been trying to think of how to explain what I'm doing, because there's no short name for it. It is, in fact, a stuffed chicken breast with liver running through it that's wrapped in spinach. And that's with a sort of cream marsala and mushroom sauce. And then a courgette rosti, and on top of that, mushroom ravioli. And on top of that, stuffed courgette flour with smoked chicken mousse.
You've got a lot of points to prove.
It's incredibly nerve-wracking. I've not had these sort of teenage emotions since I was a teenager. You know, it really hammer blows to the stomach. But it's very rejuvenating because I'm getting on a bit.
Of course, the more you do, the more there is that could go wrong.
Well, that's the biggest worry, isn't it? That until that food is on the plate, it's not over.
For me, in my mind right now, James just has to control what he's cooking and not aim too high up. But it is very, very impressive what that guy gets through. 3 minutes. We said these guys had to cook like angels if they want to make it to the Magic Four. Well, they are. All pushing the boat out. This is seriously, seriously exciting. "60 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, the great chicken test is over.
Will 18-year-old Emily show technique and flair with her chicken wrapped in Swiss chard with cream corn and a caraway seed crumb?
You baked a small loaf of bread in order to make a line of breadcrumbs.
Yep.
the corn is the main. In fact, the corn is 90%, which is wrong.
Yeah.
Your chicken is cooked beautifully. All the flavours are so very, very subtle that you are almost completely taken away by the sweetness of that corn. But I tell you what, girl, you are one of the most fascinating people I have seen in a very, very long time.
Thank you.
Can Lois, who's always battled with consistency, now impress with chicken stuffed with rosemary butter, a tomato coulis and chicken oysters wrapped in pancetta?
Part of it is deep tangy, part of it is light, summer vegetables, but it's not blending.
No.
Although not crowded on the plate, it's a little crowded in my mouth. I find that tomato sauce too harsh.
Okay.
It's sort of reminiscent of a thick sauce you put on top of a pizza. And the chicken is such a subtle little beast.
Yeah.
And then you get whacked by this tomato that goes through the end of it.
23-year-old banker Sheridan is counting on her poached then pan-fried chicken with Edo's mash, roasted carrots and a foie gras velouté to get her through.
I love the almost sweetness of your sauce, that foie gras sauce, matched by the sweetness of that really nice young carrot. The Edo mash is turning into wallpaper paste. It's far too thick and it's far too sticky.
Dodgy.
But it's not just that, it's elastic.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. The chicken is absolutely beautiful. I mean, seriously, seriously beautiful. Soft, falls apart in your mouth, moist, well seasoned. The carrots and the chicken and the foie gras sauce together are magical. That mash just clogs your mouth up.
Police officer Sarah's used her favourite British ingredients to make the French classic coq au vin, with Maris Piper mash and runner beans.
The flavours of all that garnish, the bacon, the mushrooms, the onions and the chicken and the red wine are fantastic together. Really good. The chicken's slightly overcooked, starting to go a little bit dry, and it could probably do with just a little bit more of a oomph.
Yeah.
Right. The sauce, the red wine, and it's mellow and it's soft. That's the undercurrent flavour all the time, interspersed with bits of crunchy vegetables. It does what it says on the tin, but the tin was never gonna be exceptional.
Has ex-barrister James pulled off his ambitious dish of chicken breast filled with liver, served with a Madeira cream sauce, courgette rosti, chestnut mushroom ravioli, and a courgette flower stuffed with chicken mousse?
Enormous amount of work you've gone through. Let's just hope when as I start to pile it all up on my fork, it was worth it. I get the most beautiful, sweet masala sauce, going deep, deep, almost beefy with the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Coming back up with light courgette, going deep again with liver, and ending up lighter on the chicken. Superb.
Thank you, Greg.
Superb. Absolutely lovely. The textures are fantastic. The flavours are all defined. Mushrooms, masala, garlic, courgette, chicken, liver. You can get the whole lot. They all just go around your mouth. And it just all left completely lingering. You are one very, very serious cook.
Determined to show the judges he's up to the challenge, single dad Johnny's made supreme of chicken with fried ceps, blanched leeks and a tarragon sauce.
There's a couple of little mistakes, isn't there? This skin has got to be crispy. The chicken and the sauce I love, and the smokiness of those fried ceps on top is great. Your leeks aren't cooked enough. They're still raw onion-like.
Okay.
I think it's a real shame. It's a shame about that skin, because that chicken is beautifully moist. And what I like is chicken going beefy cep,
coming back tangy tarragon, going back beefy sep. I like it a lot.